In a previous video, we talked about the advantages of human height, and in this video, we're going to look at the disadvantages. This isn't about labeling any height as good or bad. It's about understanding how different heights come with different experiences. From 4 feet 11 inches to 6 feet 11 inches, every height has its own set of trade-offs. Some physical, some everyday, and some we don't usually think about. Let's start the video. People between 4 feet 11 inches and 5 feet 2 inches often face limits in reach and force production because shorter limbs reduce leverage, which means actions like lifting, pushing, or throwing usually require more relative effort and even simple tasks. Reaching shelves or climbing can take more energy compared to longer limbs. Moving into the 5 feet 3 inches to 5 feet 6 inches range, here the extremes reduce, but trade-offs still exist. Shorter step length means more steps are needed to cover the same distance, which slightly increases energy use over time, and while physical limitations between 5 feet 7 inches and 5 feet 9 inches, the body is generally well balanced, so structural disadvantages are rare. However, the main trade-off is specialization, because being neither especially tall nor very compact can limit advantages in highly specific activities, such as being slightly short for basketball, yet too tall for sports that favor smaller frames. At 5 feet 10 inches to 6 feet, joint loading begins to increase as longer limbs create more torque at the knees, hips, and ankles. Even though while leverage improves, this also raises injury risk if strength training, recovery, and mobility are not well managed. For those between 6 feet 1 inch and 6 feet 3 inches, physical strain becomes more noticeable because longer bones place greater stress on joints, connective tissues which can slow recovery, and make inefficiencies more visible if strength and conditioning are underdeveloped. So consistent training and maintenance become more important. Between 6 feet 4 inches and 6 feet 6 inches, daily environments start to become a challenge since cars, seating, desks, and clothing are often not designed for this height, which leads to posture discomfort and constant adjustment, making environmental mismatch the main drawback. And at 6 feet 7 inches to 6 feet 11 inches, the trade-offs are most extreme because supporting a much larger body requires more energy, which increases cardiovascular demand and places high stress on the joints, while also being poorly supported by environments designed for average heights, and even public transport starts to become a problem. So that's it for today's video. If you want more videos and knowledge on height, mention your idea in comments down below.